Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking from the flight deck of the Ranchers Airlines. We are now beginning our descent into Sunvale City, where the weather is clear and sunny, with a current temperature of 26 degrees Celsius. Please ensure your seatbelt is securely fastened, your seat back is in the upright position, and your tray table is stowed. We expect to land in approximately 10 minutes. On behalf of the entire crew at the Ranchers Airlines, we thank you for choosing to fly with us today. We hope you've had a comfortable journey, and we wish you a pleasant stay in Sunvale City. Cabin crew, prepare for landing.
For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign has been turned off. Be careful when opening overhead compartments, as items may have shifted during the flight. On behalf of the Ranchers Airlines and the entire crew, we thank you for flying with us today. We hope to see you again soon.
What's going on, everyone? I'm Dark Skye, and today we are playing The Ranchers, an open world farming and life builder. If you enjoy story-driven survival runs like this, please consider leaving a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. Today we're getting our ranch started, raising animals, planting crops, crafting our first machines, and beginning to build out a place we can eventually call home. We got a phone call here and from a Meridian, and so we need to go up here and to talk to her. Hey there, Dark Sky, I'm Meridian. Welcome to Ranchers County. I'm so glad you made it safely. How was your flight? I hope it wasn't too rough. It was good, thanks. Perfect. I can imagine how excited you must be to finally see your new ranch. Say, I know driving through these winding roads can be a bit stressful. When you're fresh off a plane, would you mind taking a wheel? I've got your ride warmed up right over here. Sure thing. Okay, go ahead to the car. I'll follow. The ranch is ready, and trust me, it's even more beautiful in person. All right, looks like we're going to jump into the car, or her car, and we're going to head off to the ranch. Oh, that's kind of trippy. Let's go over here. Ooh, look at that. Fancy car. All right, let's get in. Now, you always be careful on this because there are policemen and you have to, somewhat follow the rules and everything. But you could get in trouble and stuff in this game. Almost kind of like like some of those other racing games out there and whatnot. But yeah, it's kind of interesting that how they implement that, put that into the game. Scroll out here a little ways as we cruise down here and check out all these new areas. Look at that. See, we don't even have to go that fast and we can squeal around the corners. Alright, so here we are crossing this bridge. Let's see if I can stay in one lane. Here we go. Home sweet home once the gate opens. Go. I do not want to die. All right, we do need to talk to Miriam again. Here we are, Dark Sky. Your very own slice of Ranchers Country. I can't believe it's really mine. Congratulations. Help settle in. I've got a little welcome pack for you. First, this hammer. Consider it your trusty building tool. As the city's architect, I know you'll need it to start putting up fences or shelters. Next, here's a blueprint for a simple tent. It's perfect for your very first night under the stars until you build something more permanent. And lastly, strawberries. Pop a few of these to restore your energy and patch up any bumps from the trip. Thank you. You're welcome. Now, I need to dash over to City Hall and tell Mayor Victor you've arrived. He's eager to congratulate you in person. He might give you a ring later. Sounds good. Thanks for everything. Enjoy your first day as a rancher, Dark Skye. I'll call soon to check in. Happy building. All right, so we need to equip the tent blueprint. So I see that it looks like there's a little spot over here that, I don't know, maybe this is supposed to be a barn or something over here. I think, well, maybe just put this right here. And we'll flip this around this way. There we go. And we got ourselves a tent. Nice. You can sleep in tents, beds, motels, and certain vehicles like motorhomes. Sleeping will save your progress and restore health and energy with the amount of restored depending on the quality of what you sleep in. If your energy or health hits 0, you'll faint or even die. Staying up past 3 a.m. will make you faint. And if you faint or die, you'll respawn at the nearest hospital for a fee. We'll try not to do that. So now we need to sleep in the tent, even though it's like in the middle of the day. Huh. So here's kind of an overview of how much money you might make and how much money you've been spending. All right, bright and early we wake up. Now we can use the right mouse button to kind of turn the screen however directions we want. Hello there, this is Victor Lawson, the mayor of Sunvale. I wanted to personally welcome you to Harvest Hills. We're always excited to see new faces in our community, and I'm especially thrilled to see someone giving new life to my old family property. I have to admit, while I admire the rancher's life, I'm not much of a fan of physical work it entails. I much prefer the world of politics. You know, talking, spending hours in meetings, shaking hands, giving the impression we're doing important jobs, but mostly just talking. It's a different kind of hard work. Anyway, I wanted to let you know that you'll probably find some old farmer tools around the ranch. Make sure to locate them. They'll be very handy and provide cheap start to your journey. These tools have served my family well over the years, and I'm sure they'll do the same for you. Welcome once again to Harvest Hill. So I wonder, the blah blah app, that must be like when we have people talking. Clean up the ranch and make it livable. Huh. I would have thought that we could click on these and then we could have the previous dialogue that we just went through in case we ended up missing it or moving ahead. But it doesn't. It looks like it just kind of sums it up for us. Got the axe here. Let's see if we can find any other tools. Got quite a big piece of property here, that's for sure. So we definitely have a lot of building that we can do. Find the pickaxe. So yeah, I knew there was going to be another tool around here. Just got to find it. Ooh, look at this old car here. Huh? Nice. There we are. All right, now that we found that, let's collect 15 wood logs and 15 stones. There we go. Now we'll just pick these up, complete it. Nice. All right, what's the next quest on the agenda? Oh, a phone call again. Hello, it's Victor. I hope you're settling in well. I wanted to give you a heads up about our cash-in system. It's a quick way to turn your first wood, logs, and stones into real money. Cash in will buy whatever you produce, though I'll be honest, the prices aren't great. It's not the highest payout, but it's a reliable way to get your first hard-earned cash. You'll find the cash-in box over by your ranch. It looks like a sturdy plastic chute, which is right here. Just drop in any wood, logs, and stone you've gathered, and the Cash-In Corp agent swings by each night to collect. They'll credit your account the next morning. It's a simple start, and once you've built up some funds, you can explore better buyers around the rancher's country. All right, so we just, let's click on that. So what we want to do is we want to move this the wood over here, and we're going to drop that off here, and the stone will drop into there. And once we put it in there, now once we go to sleep, the agent's going to come by. He's going to pick these up. He's going to give us some cash, and then we'll have some cash we can work with. So we need to go meet Gigi and Scott. Okay, here we go. Hey there, Dark Sky. I'm Scott Parker, Gigi's brother, and a rancher and jack of all trades around here. Nice to meet you, Scott. I'm absolutely happy you bought the ranch next door. It's great to have new neighbors. This place needed some fresh energy. Thanks, Scott. Here, this hoe is all yours. Perfect for breaking ground on your first crops and getting your hands dirty. Awesome, thank you. No problem. I love building and crafting. Just about anything. From fences and barns to custom furniture. If you ever need help with construction or repairs, just give me a shout. I appreciate that. Since we're neighbors now, mind sharing your number and I'll check in to see how things are going and maybe recruit you for a weekend barn raising sometime. Sure. Got it. I'll be in touch soon. Welcome to the neighborhood. So we need to find Gigi here. Here we go. Here she is. Hey there, Dark Sky. I'm Gigi Parker, your neighbor just 2 minutes down the path. Nice to meet you. I'm an agricultural engineer by trade, and I share this ranch with my brother Scott. Ever since our parents passed away, we've kept the land going. Soil health, crop rotation, all that fun farm science. And I couldn't be more thrilled that you bought the old place next door. It's been lonely and overgrown for ages. Thanks, Gigi. I'm excited to get started. To get you started on your planting journey, I brought a little welcome gift here, a trusty watering can to keep your seedlings happy, and these heirloom garlic seeds have been in our family for generations. Plant them well, you'll be amazed at the harvest that you'll pull up. Garlic sounds perfect, thank you. Anytime. I'm kind of a seed and plantation nerd, so if you ever need advice, soil test, irrigation tips, bug trouble, you just come on over. I appreciate that. Oh, before I forget, could I get your phone number? I'd love to check in later and see how those first seeds are going. Sure thing. Got it. I'll give you a ring a day or two. Welcome to the neighborhood, Dark Sky. Can't wait to see your fields flourish. All right, now we just need to return to our ranch and probably do some gardening, I imagine. So, need to equip our hoe. Thinking like right in here. Might be a good spot for us to make a garden. Let's break some ground here. Use our hoe on this last spot. There we go. All right, so we got our whole planting area here. This looks pretty sweet. Now imagine what we want to plant some seeds. We got the these garlic seeds that are rare, and then we got these basic garlic seeds. So let's try these ones here. We'll put those down. There we go. And then we use our watering can, and we can water up the our garden area here. Get the garden down. And then they're saying that there's no need to water your crops when it's raining, but it's not raining right now, so. Hi there, I hope your ranch is coming along nicely. Listen, I wanted to share a little secret with you. Something that all season ranchers learn sooner or later. You'll see those pesky birds around. They have quite an appetite for seeds and veggies in your plantations. Trust me, it's nothing worse than watching your hard work disappear because of a flock of hungry birds. But don't worry, there's a simple solution. You'll need to craft some scarecrows and place them around your plantations. Those little guys will keep the birds at bay and help protect your crops. Make sure you position them close enough to cover the entire area. That way you can focus on growing those beautiful crops without any unwelcome visitors. Oh, and I'm sending you a link right now to download the Craft app on your smartphone. It's packed with a collection of blueprints that let you craft anything you need. At first, the library is a bit limited, but as you discover and learn new blueprints over time, you'll unlock even more recipes and tools. All right, let's craft some scarecrows. All right, sounds good. Let's do that. So what we're going to do is go in here, and I'm going to go to craft. And then I want to craft a scarecrow, which I'm going to require to get me some more rocks and some more hay. So let's look for some hay and rocks. So to get a hay, what we want to do is hit these bushes. And then we said we also need to get some rocks. So let's get some rocks here. Does it tell me like what area it covers when you put down a scarecrow? Make 2. Oh, it does. Okay. Oh, it covers everything except for the center. Okay, so it's about 7 o'clock at night. Probably should head to bed. Get late, and we can wake up in the morning and start all over again. Look at that, we made 888 coins from turning in those rocks and those wood and everything like that. So not too shabby. Hello, it's Victor. I hope your first days on the ranch are treating you right. Listen, I wanted to point out something you might have walked past. I bet she's going to talk about a car. There's an old car sitting on your land that was very first ride when I was a kid. Yeah, I figured he was going to talk about that because I saw that. I figured it since it's property and all. A lifetime of memories tied to it. First dates, long starry nights, the kind of stories gentleman lets a car keep for him. She's not the fanciest or the fastest, but she's solid. Okay, so imagine what he wants me to do is to fix it up, because when I went by it, it mentioned something about repairing it. So let's hit this, go to repair. And then we're going to rent a bike from Beaky. Or Bikey? I don't know. And then we're going to go and probably to pick up the vehicle, so that'll be nice. And then we'll have our own wheels to be able to get around to go from place to place. All right, rent a bicycle for a day, explore the roads your way. So we'll use that. Welcome, insert your credit card to continue. What can I do for you today? Rent a bike. You will be provided with a bike for rental for the rest of the day at a rate of 1 coin. If the bike is destroyed during the rental period, a fixed penalty of 100 coin will be deducted from your account to cover repair costs. Confirm, press validate button. Okay, we'll do that. Your payment has been validated. A green light will indicate which bike has been assigned to you. Please note that you do not need to return it to this location at the end of the use. Our team will collect it at the end of the day. Thank you for your trust. That's pretty cool. Funny that you get in a bike. And it's really funny because you can go really fast on this bike, and then you can take corners and you'll make the skidding sound like you're in a car. That's pretty funny. Oh, there it is. Oh, wow, it's blue. It was a different color before. All right, pick up your new car. Get in. Your vehicle needs fuel. If you to run, check the fuel gauge at the top of the left screen. It goes down as you drive. Fuel consumption varies between vehicles depending on their type and performance. When your fuel is low, go to any petrol station to refill. They're open 24/7. Your vehicle's damage is shown by the gauge in the top left. Crashing into objects will damage it. The faster you hit, the more damage you take. Heavy damage can affect how your vehicle drives, stability, turning, etc. You can repair your vehicle anytime at a quick fix garage. The cost depends on how damaged it is. They're open 24/7, even during police chases. Huh. So does that mean that we can be chased by the police and then like duck into one of those areas to like fix the repairs? That'd be strange. Life's getting lively on the ranch. The sheriff's back. Hello, it's Miriam. It's so good to finally catch you since the move. Welcome to the Ranchers County. I'm calling with one simple step to make your first days smoother. Build a workbench at your ranch. That's the heartbeat of early progress. Okay, well, we got to get back, I guess. So, we got to visit the city hall. All right, we're at the city hall. Let's go see what they got to say. Probably got to yell at us after we ran all those stop signs. Sign an electricity contract with Victor. Okay, so we just got to find Victor's office here. Where is it? It's got to be this one. Oh, the mayor. There we go. Hello, Dark Sky. I'm glad to finally meet you in person. I've heard good things about you already. Starting a ranch is no small task, but I'm confident you'll do wonderfully. If you ever need anything, my office door is always open. We're thrilled to have you as part of our community. How can I help you today? Subscribe to an electricity and gas contract. Subscribe to a water contract. Buy additional land. Oh, that's kind of cool. Once the contract is signed, you'll pay for energy consumption at the end of each day based on the ranch's consumption. If the ranch produces energy, the city can also buy your surplus. The contract commissioning fee is 1,000 coin. Would you like to subscribe now? Well, I got almost 3,000, I guess, miles, and I need it, so yes. I'm activating your contract. Perfect. Your utility meter is located at the entrance of your ranch. You won't be able to miss it. The utility meter will tell you in real time your energy consumption and also give you a sort of estimate of your cost and income. Do not hesitate to come back to see me if you need to terminate your contract. Oh, no, I'm thinking that might be a hint or something of what's to come. So now we need to head back to our ranch to work on building that workbench and go from there. Okay, home sweet home. Let's get over here and let's see if we can't build ourselves a workbench. All right, and we need to go into our cell phone here, hit the craft button, and we want to make the workbench. And yes, we just want one. There we go. Check your ranch energy usage. Oh, this has got to be it. All the crazy wires. All right, there we go. So we're using 5 energy, I guess, to power our workbench. We must have an electric workbench. Hello, it's Scott. I admire your heroic little tent of yours. But it's time to retire the flap and zip lifestyle and move into something walls. Let's build a house properly, piece by glorious piece. All right, that sounds good. Let's do that. That sounds like a good thing. So we're going to craft and place a storage chest. So we need a storage chest, and we can use our mouse wheel, and we can scroll back and forth to be able to see all the different things. Or we can just grab the page with our left mouse button, and we can move things from side to side. So we can kind of look over the what we're able to build here. So let's see here. We want to get a storage chest. We're gonna need that right in there, which requires us to get a little bit more wood. So let's grab some more wood here. And storage chest. There we go. We need one. Yes. And then we'll put the storage chest. See, I'm thinking that they got a little circle here in this map that's up in the upper right hand corner. So I'm thinking what I want to do is I'm going to put like the barn in that area. So it's going to be, I think, this spot right here. So I'm going to have to chop down some of these trees, move some of these rocks, and I think this is where I want to put the I'm going to have my house or whatever. Now, like they mentioned before, here in the upper right hand corner, this is our money, how much money we have, my character's name, and then this is our health, the red, and then the green is our energy. When our energy hits 0, we either faint or die or both, and so we don't want that to hit 0. So when it gets close to that, we can either eat some food to boost that up, or we can go lay down in our bed to take care of that. So then the other thing is we can hit M for map. And we can go into the whole map area here and get kind of a better idea of how our city is and where different locations are. Like we can see the police stations here. There's a leafy market. There's Sunvale's Ferris wheels. We have a museum. You know, we have all kinds of different things. Here's the gas stations. Here's where my house is here, and then we have the Parker's house and Angela's house, and right next to that is a gas station, so it might be a good idea to remember that. We also have a motel, and then we have a subway nearby. I didn't know we had a subway. That's interesting. But we have quite the little space here. It looks like we could even go further. Here's the airport that's way out here. Also has some gas and transportation. Now, I wonder if we could just take the subway and then take it down here to downtown and then just walk around. So that would be interesting. But looks like it's getting pretty late, so we might need to turn in. So let's call it a night here. Now, we lost 15 coin on energy. We didn't make any money today, so we're just losing money at the moment. Okay, we're up bright and early. Let's see if we can't get this done now. I want to, let's chop down this tree here. I think this is where I'll put the chest, is right where this tree is. All right, good. Let's put our chest right here. And then we need to build at least 9 house foundations. So for foundations, we want to go to shelters, and then we have the house interior foundations. I believe that's what we want. So we need 9 of these. We can only build 2 at the moment, so we're going to need a lot more stone. All right, there we go. We got our 9. Now we need to build at least 9 exterior walls. All right, now we need to build at least 2 exterior walls with windows. Oh, that's good. That's what I was kind of planning. I wanted to have some windows so it didn't just look like a giant box. And then craft and place the windows. Oh, we actually get to make windows too. Nice. All right, imagine it's going to be, what, maybe on furniture? Yeah, they are there. They were there for a second. There we go. There we go, make 2. Put one there and put the other one over here. There we go. And then build at least one the wall with the door. And then we need a craft and place a door. All right, let's grab a door too. There we go. Door interior, door exterior. That's what I want. Okay, nice. Let's see if we can't eat some more food. Get our strength back a little bit. And then we need to craft and place a door threshold, which is basically the like little stairs or entryway stairs. Ah, these right here. There we go. We just need one of those. There we go. That looks nice. Next we need to do is to add a roof, but before we do, there is a known bug in the game where right now you can't build like stuff inside the house when there's a roof. So if we do build the stuff to put inside the house first and then put the roof up, then we can work around that. So let's do this one here. We're going to require more wood logs. Just want one bed. And I'm going to put the bed over here. There we go. We got a nice little bed there. And if we wanted to, I guess we could put some furniture and stuff in here as well. Other furniture, I mean, we got a storage chest we could put in there. Or we could put this bajusas. I don't know what that is. It looks like a dresser drawer. Yeah, and then we got a TV cabinet large, and we got some couches and stuff. I don't know. Let's build one of these. Make this little couch here. We'll make that, and then make this little cabinet here. I think we only need one. All right, let's put those into the house. That'll be nice just to add in some interior in the house, make it look that much nicer. So if we put that over here. And then I think I want to put like a little dresser drawers over here. See if that's the front. I want to turn that around. Didn't realize that was going to be so small. Okay, well that's a nice spot. All right, so let's get a roof on this so not everything gets wet when it decides it wants to rain. We're going to go back to shelters and scroll over a little bit here. And we want to get, see, these roof straight, level 1. 6 might do it. Hi, it's Gigi. I'm out front of the Novagen headquarters. Should say a meeting didn't sing. Long story short, they reclined my chauffeur ride. Any chance you can swing by and take me home? We're neighbors. Might as well start carpooling, right? Oh, and I've got a special guest for you to introduce. Okay, that's cool. I'll have to go check them out. I didn't know I was going to become the local taxi service. But I need to finish putting up the rest of my house first. See if we can put those up. It is getting awfully late. I don't know if I should be going out. There might be some crazy drivers at night. I don't know if I can handle that. 3, that's exactly the amount that I need. All right, let's do that. So we got 3 of these. So let's put those up here. Now we can open up our chest here. We can put in some of this hay and stuff that we don't need to be carrying around. We got some log and wood. Stick those up there in that inventory space for now. And we can go in here to our new bed and sleep for the night. There we go. We got a nice house to live in. That's awesome. Still spending 15 coin, not making any money yet. All right, so now that we have that, we don't need this tent anymore. So let's go to this, and if we click X on the tent, we can hit demolish. And we can demolish the tent, pick that up. And she's still waiting at Novagen headquarters, waiting for us even. So she's been waiting there all night long. That's hilarious. But I think that's going to do us for today. I want to thank everybody coming out to join us. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and hit that like. Let me know how much you've been enjoying this game as much as I have. It's been super fun. Really looking forward for when the game comes out. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you on our next video. You take care now, and bye-bye.